Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the first game, best of 3. Jeff versus the winner of the latest G2A and JORD Woodwatch's sponsored tournament, the NovaWar Says tournament. It was a good time. Lots of crazy matches, lots of controversy. Oh, YOLO. Oh, the YOLO webcam with the sponsor logo is right over top of it. There you go.
There we go. Alright, what am I going, dude?
You have squared circle. So you know what you're doing.
Oh, okay, the stalker one.
The stalker one.
Yeah,
so you know what you're doing. I can't say until Jeff has figured out his opponent's build, but a lot of you people on stream already know.
So basically what I'm gonna look for is if he's expanding. If he's not expanding, he's got that Nidus shit. Then I gotta watch out for that.
Jeff's only advantage right now is that he's seen the list of builds in general, so he can take a stab at
So
what it is.
I mean, he's seen the tournament,
He's played in the entire tournament, yes, and he's up against Num. I should probably say that, who was the winner after a couple of close calls and an unfortunate disqualification in one of the games for a really unfortunate Reaper attack. Is about the only way I can describe that. Just caught up in those A moving units and lost him the game. But he came back and won the next game anyway with some proxy hatch cheese of the century. Took it down, took the tournament, and now here we are, and Jeff has to go up against who has shown himself to be not just good at these crazy builds, but like dominant. Like really, really dominant. So, it will be interesting indeed. I know the builds and you know the builds, and I think...
No gas there.
I think we all know that this is going to make for a very interesting game based on what these gentlemen have rolled.
No expansion yet.
So if you don't know what the squared circle build is, I'll repeat it for those of you who might just be coming in. The squared circle build is before an aggressive attack can happen. Before an aggressive attack can happen, Jeff must build a 4x4 pylon square, place 2 stalkers in the middle of it, and they have to dance. Once they have done that, and they only have to do it once, then Jeff is free to attack at will. He can defend in any way he wants leading up to that point, but that is the condition that he must meet before he can outwardly attack. And I will go over what Num has to do once Mr. Black figures it out.
I haven't figured it out yet, so don't talk about it.
Nope, not going to talk about it whatsoever.
I mean, he went for gold, so it could be like one of those mineral builds. I'm just gonna have to scout to see if he got another base. It's obviously not the Nidus one, obviously, because he'd be breaking the rules.
Going for gold isn't like a particularly unsafe thing in general, given.
But I mean, in NovaWar Says it's kind of safe because.
That's what I mean,
yeah.
because it's safe in NovaWar Says because most of the builds are relatively timely, right? So, or time consuming, I should say. So, it opens up a lot more for...
Okay, if I don't see gas yet, it's Dragon Cleavage.
Will he spot gas? Nothing there.
It's Dragon
Nothing
Cleavage.
there.
It's Dragon Cleavage. And if he's got another base here, I still think it's Dragon Cleavage. There's no way that it's the upgrade one. If he doesn't have gas yet. He's got 3 hatch. He didn't even get gas on this. It has to be that.
I'm not going to say anything until you are 110% sure.
Okay, sure.
I'm going to let it go as it is. The squared circle is being constructed for the dance of the century. Got through.
Alright, he's getting gas.
So gas is there. At least at gold. Mr. Black might be a little bit confused now as to what the hell this could possibly be. To be honest with you, I know the build and I'm still a little confused, but that's okay. I have great faith in Num. He's not shown himself to fuck up very often, so there should be, aside from that Reaper, unfortunate Reaper, of course, that was just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Halfway done with the squared circle. Making his way around. So you're going for the squared circle pretty quick. You want that diggity done ASAP.
I want to have the ability
to do whatever you want when you want to.
Exactly. I just want to get it out of the way.
Not quite. There it is. Oh, look at this. Gonna walk one in. The other one gets the fancy introduction. Proxy pylon going down. So at this point, at any point, Jeff can make those two do the dance command, and then he is capable of... There we go. Amazing. So now, Mr. Black is fully capable of going out and attacking whenever he wants. He doesn't have to worry about it anymore. He has completed his condition. He still has no idea what numb is.
I actually don't
He's just completely confused about the situation. Blinks out of the squared circle. Gonna pick himself off an overlord. Looks like Numb is trying. Well, he was trying to pick up what was a fourth.
It might actually be the. Oh, that's a lot of queens.
Jeff's thinking hard about it. Still hard to say in general.
Well, I mean, because he can defend against it.
Yeah, he can defend against this with the Zerglings. He's well within pretty much all builds. They can defend with anything they want. This is the slowest queen attack of all time. It's dragon cleavage. Alright, there is no denying now that it is dragon cleavage. Mr. Black knows. And the dragon cleavage build is as follows. You can defend with whatever you want. However, any and all aggressive attacks must be done completely and only with queens. It is a throwback to the dragon cleavage build of LAGTV history, and not an easy thing to kill.
It's not, and
luckily for Jeff, he got one of the fastest ways of just switching into whatever he needs to. The squared circle is probably the most straightforward of all of the Protoss conditions. It's just a whack of pylons, and you can build units on your way. So there is a slowdown, but it's not nearly as bad as some of them. I think the only other one that's probably would be easier would be the recall one.
yeah.
That would be the only one that would be better for this situation. Mr. Black's got, I believe that I saw a Dark Shrine. I did. Templar Archive. All of the Templar forever. So what is your strategy here?
I'm trying to go a little bit of everything
Okay.
because I feel like I'm gonna try and harass with DT.
Mm-hmm.
I need High Templar to feed back the energy, but I also want to get Colossus towards the end when he has a lot. But right now I'm just trying to prepare a little bit of everything in case it comes down sooner than later. I need to keep that creep spread.
Feedback, I mean, would be good, but I don't know if it's cost effective.
It will be with my storms.
Hmm.
Zealots at this point is pretty much pointless.
I would agree with that. The gold was a hot pickup for him early. Allowed him to get a lot of queens, a lot of hatcheries out early on, just in case you had any kind of aggressive builds. First couple of Dark Temps and a single... No, I thought it was 2 and a Zealot. It is... Okay, well, as it turns out, it's 3 Dark Temps. All the better for killing that hatchery with. More gateways going down now from Mr. Black, as he's going to have one hell of an army. Oh, the transfuses. Will they go? Oh, God. Oh, the counter to the DT drop is real. Transfuse everything. Saves that base just in the nick of time. I'm wondering how good the creep spread is right now, because we've seen in every game, it's all the way down here. He's, Numb creep spreads scary well. And that's even when he doesn't have Dragon Cleave. Now he's just got all these queens, now it's even easier. So he's gonna have the map pretty much, I'm assuming, coded 3/4 of the way down by now. Mr. Black grabbing the gold expansion to do his best to keep up resource-wise. It's gonna be you're gonna be a little gas top heavy. Just need this as much resources as possible in general. Here come the giraffes, one at a time. Be able to lay down some splash damage. Upgrades also on the way. It's coming out of your robo at the moment, an observer? Or more Colossus?
Colossus. Lots and lots of Colossus.
Lots and lots of giraffes. The more the merrier.
So my goal here is to just deal as much damage as I can, hold them off, and just get a macro advantage, or at least have a lot of minerals, and then I can start to pump out a shit ton of stalker and use my mobility to basically take him out.
No spore crawlers, just a lot of spines, and about 40 queens. Oh, he's got vision. He's going to be able to get rid of a great number of those. This is going to be something. Oh, the circle of life even. Pulling out all the stops. The circle of life makes a comeback surrounding that last spine crawler. And now the stalker production begins, as well as the upkeep of the Colossus.
That was cute.
Giraffes will be needed. You always gonna love seeing Circle of Life. It's a good time. Another expansion gonna be going down. Hopefully it's not covered in creep already. No, it's not.
He's creeped down towards this from his gold. It's coming. I got here this one.
Here comes the creep. Seeing if they can get this hot pickup. Close, not quite. The giraffe numbers are slowly building, and they're going to need to be high. And so are these. The storms are going to have to be real. So real. The realsiest. There it is. The creep just reaches the third. The queens have arrived to ruin the day of Mr. Black. And Jeff's going to go around. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Prepare your anus. Pepper your Angus, Mr. Black. He's going in dry. Bite the pillow. Dragon cleavage, man, you just can't.
It's good. It's tough because it's so versatile against everything. Queens in high numbers are just really
I think Terran's the only one that could deal with it effectively. Really? Because all you need is like a couple of EMPs and GG no re.
It's still not even that easy, but yeah.
Oh, it's the easiest by miles. Oh boy. You better start throwing those down. Oh. Oh. Oh god. Alright, well, Jeff's got a great position anyway. And it looks like he's gonna hold them back for the most part. Looks like he's trying to get baited down into a worse position. The high ground is very much a advantage here for Jeff. Just so many transfuses. I don't even know how many he's got back there, so I can't tell if Jeff is doing work or what. He is taking out a great number of queens, but I just don't even know how many are back there. It just looked like an endless sea of queens.
That's because it was.
It was a good engagement. Thankfully, you had a very good position. Great spread on all the units. But really, how many were fucking there? That is my question. They just seem to keep coming up. Dude,
I am in some doo-doo butter. If I I don't get another base, like now, I'm fucked.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's accurate. I'm gonna say if you don't get another base, you might be in some shit.
I bet I am the fool.
My ops. I need this gold.
You need anything you can get your hands on. That is the truth of it. Anything that you can get your hands on will be a massive help. There it is. Rid of the tumor. And this is where we see if he knows that you're there and likely to try and protect this, if he's going to just circle around. And there he is. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, we got an old school throwdown. It's gonna be a base race. Stalkers and giraffes versus the almighty queens who look like they're turning around because I think he just wants to come and try and kill you. Toasted. Pretty easy to kill when there's only one or two of them at a time. The blink up is real. Going directly for what would have been the main at one point. Not that I think with this build a main matters a whole hell of a lot. Jeff's actually got the mobility advantage, and that his Colossi can go wherever they damn well please, and he's got Blink Stalkers, so that's his biggest advantage right now. If he can play the map properly, it will allow him to do, at the very least, a shitload of damage. As well as secure this gold. He's gonna wait for that last couple of bits of creep to get out of that base before he can actually do it, and it looks like he said, fuck it, I'm just gonna go turn around and base race him. And so it is! It will be a queens! The base race of the century! That is a number of queens. DT's going in, doing as much work as possible to blink forward. The DTs are still in there just messing him up, and I don't even know if he realizes that they're in there.
That's why I want the main back here.
I don't know if he knows that they're in there. There's so many queens.
I killed his, oh shit, I gotta get this.
Old Mr. Black is in a good position right now. He still doesn't know. He still doesn't know about the DTs. And yet he saw them earlier, so I'm surprised he didn't just bring around, like he did that before in that game. He just brought a whole whack of overseers. And now he's no longer doing that, and it's kind of getting him in some trouble. The DTs put in a lot of work and a lot of kills, and now the queens are retreating back towards Mr. Black's army. Finally, the overseers have arrived to save the day, and now this is the fight. And you can't go into that. That's going to be a bad time. Got to keep that mobility advantage. Cannons everywhere. Gonna get back up to some high ground. Giraffes are getting chased ever so slowly, but now Jeff's got a way superior positioning. Queens would take forever to get in there. That base is basically a wash. He doesn't have the mobility of the overlords for dropping like he did before. He's just kind of aimlessly wandering the map right now. He does have a number of hatcheries still in the middle of the map. Jeff's got to be very careful with all of these units. He can't really drop health. He can play with shields all he wants, but the health is pretty much the most vital thing he's got going for him at the moment. Is he really going to get the queens up here and go for this? Is he going to try and trap Jeff down here? Or try to, anyway. I guess. I think I said that twice. I don't know. I'm like half delusional right now. There's another base gone. Blink forward to finish it up. Couple of overlords there, but nothing that needs to be concerned about right now. Cannons absolutely everywhere, and here they are. He's actually going to come down here. He knows you can't blink out of here. Or walk out of here. It's kind of backed himself into a corner. The queens have now come down. It's not really as great of a concave as it could have been. DT is in there doing some extra damage. Jeff's actually doing a good chunk of damage himself, but who knows how much minerals He's gut right now, and Jeff might actually win this. He's gonna win the skirmish. That's it, GG!
Yeah!
There it is!
Yeah!
There it is! There
Yeah!
it is! Jeff takes out
Let's go!
the dragon cleavage!
Let's go!
Damn!
Woo!
That was close!
Yeah, that was a close game.
That was
dude.
super close.
I just had to fucking go, man. When he was attacking my third, I had to just go.
Damn!
I had to use the Blink Stalker mobility,
Damn!
use the high ground, get the concave on the queens.
The high ground was real, the positioning was real, the decisions were final, the giraffes did the work they needed to do. 1-0 for Mr. Black, needs one more win, and please God win. We'll be right back.
Check out those sponsors.